Joining me now is his dad, who's also got the great name, Victor Glover Sr. You are in Florida. You're there to watch the launch. How are you feeling right now?
Very, very, very excited. Obviously, some anxiety and some nervousness that goes along with something of this nature, of this stature, but very excited. He's been working hard along with the rest of the crew for the last 3 years getting ready for this. And now it's really here. That's been the part we've been trying to absorb, all of us in the family and friends, is that the time is finally here for this to happen. And we are all excited to have a chance to witness it tomorrow. And hopefully everything goes off without a glitch. And sounds like we're going to have great weather tomorrow. So we're looking forward to it.
So we're looking at some pictures that you sent us of Victor as a kid and also as an adult. Talk to us about the young Victor and when you thought maybe he's going to be an astronaut one day.
You know, he was always very, very inquisitive, even at a young age, always asking a lot of questions and always wondering, you know, simple things like, how does this work? What makes it work? How do you take it apart? How do you put it back together? And so it was not a surprise when he ultimately, after finishing high school, decided to major in engineering because that was right up the field as he was a child. Again, always very inquisitive, always inquiring about how things go together, how they work. And it really was when he got to college, when the seed ended up being planted about actually becoming an astronaut.
What does the moon mean to you and mean to him?
Wow, that's a great question. Quite some time back, I actually was leaving the gym where I work out at, and I walked out. It was still dark outside, and there was this huge, beautiful full moon out that morning, and I had a chance to look up at that, and all I could think at that moment was that I view the moon very differently now, knowing that my son is at some point going to be out in the vicinity of that planet. And I actually called him that same day and told him on the telephone that, you know, I look at the moon very differently now, knowing that my son and the rest of that crew is going to have the opportunity to be out and in the vicinity of that planet.
Yep, and I hope he's the one who's chosen to pilot the mission that goes to the moon and lands on the moon. I'm sure you feel that way too. We'll see. This is going to be so cool to go around it.
That would be exciting because
but the history-making nature of this whole thing. Obviously, he's the first black man who's ever going to make a mission like this. But just as this time for Americans, even beyond that, what do you think's the most important lesson that all of us can learn from your son's life story and his example?
I think diligence, having goals and setting goals and then truly going after those goals, knowing that if you're willing to work hard and put in the effort, you can actually accomplish anything. He has the opportunity in his position to speak with a lot of young people all around the country. And the one thing that you find is that young children have these dreams, and many of them start their dreams by saying, I want to grow up and be an astronaut. And what's so beautiful about that is the fact that they can look at him and say, he did that. And that gives me the same opportunity to go after that dream and become an astronaut. And that, I think, is the message that he conveys strongly when he has the chance to have a significant influence on young people's lives, is chase your dreams, go after them, set the goals, and don't let anybody stand in your way, because you can achieve anything that you put your mind to.
Well, he didn't do that on his own. And when I had the honor of talking with him, he gave you a lot of credit for that. So congratulations to you and your whole family. Clearly, job well done as a parent, and enjoy tomorrow. We'll all be cheering him and cheering you on.
Well, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And while I'm here, let me say Godspeed to my son and the entire Artemis II crew.
Well said. Thank you.